Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to my Town Hall 6 Let's Play. Look at this loot, 250,000 gold and elixir on this dead base. We should be able to take this fairly easily. Let's go ahead and actually try to kind of snipe off some of these splash defenses. That way we don't have to deal with them too much. Should be pretty easy. There we go, one mortar and then one wizard tower down. One wizard tower, one mortar to go. We're actually going to leave the wizard tower at the top for now, because it's not too much of a detriment. So go ahead and spam in our barch from the bottom side here, and then we'll get our hogs working through into the middle of the base. Make sure this mortar does go down, because like I said, the wizard tower on the back end shouldn't be too much of a problem. I actually do have 2 heal spells right now. I normally wouldn't take them because it doesn't seem necessary to me because of how well this does already without them. But there's an event going on right now, and they're really cheap. So I figured I'd go ahead and incorporate them into the strategy. Hog's still working through. Now they're going to head on over to the last splash defense, and this base is going to go down to this barch. It was a dead base, of course, so whatever bombs it could have on the base are probably triggered by now. Here we go, just cleaning up the rest of the base, and that is going to be all of the loot. I get to keep both of my heal spells for maximum efficiency. Didn't even need one. That was great. So I got the full 250,000 gold and elixir off of that base. We have quite a few upgrades to do today. I do have 5 builders available and an open lab, and I get a star bonus. Awesome. So we may end up needing that later on in the video. So, as you can see, I actually finished up the second row of walls here. It does not take too much to finish up the walls at Town Hall 6, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, this whole rest of this row is 1.4 million gold. I could almost do that right now with the gold I have, but we're not going to do that quite yet. 1.6 million elixir. I want to go ahead and do the lab upgrade, mainly because I have a feeling we may fill up our elixir before the end of this, and I don't want to waste any. So go ahead and jump into the lab. I could do the giants, the wall breakers, both of them being 250,000 elixir, or I could also do the heal spell for 300,000 elixir. Let's go ahead and do the heal spell. I think it's a little more important since I actually could use it for my barch, being as I bring hogs in the clan castle. So 300,000 elixir into the heal spell, a 1-day upgrade. Let's do it. Now, that frees up a little bit of the elixir. Let's actually do a few wall upgrades. Let's see, how much is this going to be? 360, this will make it 400,000. Let's go ahead and do this. 400,000 gold into the walls right now. Going to level 6. Here we go. Awesome. So we get a little bit of progress made. Let's go ahead and train up another Barch army, and we're going to train up, or we're going to request for some troops. And as soon as I get the hogs in the clan castle, we'll go back out for another raid. Wow, another crazy find. Now this right here is actually a Town Hall 7. I know that because the ability to get Dark Elixir starts at Town Hall 7. So let's go ahead and get these corner buildings taken care of. I don't know how well we're going to do on this base. We can usually do pretty well on a Town Hall 7, and I do have some heal spells to support my hogs. So we're going to just have to see. We want to attack from this top side. That's where most of the golden elixir is, and that's what I need. I don't need any dark elixir at all at Town Hall 6, so we're not going to worry about what's on this bottom side. I do want to test for clan castle troops. Okay, great. There is nothing in there. He's not in a clan, so I should have known that, but I wanted to be sure. Go ahead and get this barch going in here, and then we'll get these archers going in behind. There we go, and then we'll drop our hogs. Now, I'm hoping the hogs path into the splash damage first. Obviously, they have to run through a few point defenses, but then here we go, right into the splash. First wizard tower goes down, they're going to pass straight into the mortar. And then, now, our Bart should be safe for a while because the other splash damage can't target them at the moment. Mortar goes down, only one splash damage left on the base, and that is going to be the wizard tower. I actually do want to drop one heal. I want to make sure these hogs do stay up the best I can. One hog left. Maybe I should have dropped it a little bit earlier, but now all the splash damage is gone. I shouldn't have too much of a problem the Barch finishing this off. Even though, oh, there actually is one more splash damage on the base. It is a mortar that's on the outside of the base. I'm guessing it's new at Town Hall 7, and he just hasn't incorporated it into his base design yet. But I've gotten a lot of the loot already, so if we miss out on just a little, that would be okay. Our archer should grab whatever loot is inside this treasury, and it should be what's left of the elixir, actually. May take them a little while though. Oh man, it might take them quite a long time. There's only two archers working on this, but I do have a minute of time. I guess I could wait this out and see if they can grab this loot for me. What's unfortunate is I didn't drop that heal sooner. If I had dropped that heal on the hogs before they hit half health, I might have had a shot at getting them healed up, but this low level heal spell on those max hogs just does not do a lot at all. So 40 seconds left, and it has over, or a little bit less than half health. We should get through it before the time runs out. I'm hoping that we get a little bit extra loot. I don't see anything else that can hold elixir, so the elixir that is left on the base should be inside of there, I'd assume. Unless I'm just missing something, which I don't think I am. 40,000 dark elixir. He must have a pretty full treasury then, if that is what's left in it. Come on, get it done. 15 seconds. Come on, you guys can do it. You are the best archers I've ever seen. Come on. 7 seconds. Come on. Get it down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, 2, 1. Oh, they got it. Look at that. The clutch archers grabbed the rest of that elixir for me, and it was, in fact, 42,000 dark elixir. Oh, man, those archers just clutched up. 75% 2-star, 261,000 gold, and 290,000 elixir from that raid right there. And we're getting really close to getting max on our elixir once again. Go ahead and get another Barch training up, and we will. Okay, it trained up that heal spell for me anyway. So, will I get 350,000? We've been finding some pretty good loot. I want to go ahead and do another upgrade right about now. I want to start a barracks upgrade. I wanted to try to do all 3 barracks in one day, but it's a 16-hour upgrade, and I don't know that I want to be without being able to cook an army for 16 hours. So, we're going to try to do 2 today, and see if we have enough left over at the very end, after I've done all my other upgrades, I might do the last barracks to get it going to max, and I just won't have to farm for 16 hours, okay? But let's go ahead and start this barracks upgrade. It's going to slow down my boost a little bit, I know, but we do need to get these barracks moving on up and unlocking and then speeding up the healer training time. So 700,000 elixir into the barracks, and this will be going to max and a 16-hour upgrade. Move that on over by the spell factory here next to the camps. And then, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some more loot into walls, actually, just to make sure I have some space. Let's see how much this is. 360,000. We'll do another 400,000. Notch it right there. 400,000 gold into some walls, and that leaves me with 800,000 gold, almost 900,000. Go ahead and notch this bad boy back right. Come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. So we're over halfway done, just about halfway done with the last row of walls as well. We're going to wait to request for Clan Castle because we love having those hogs in there with the Barch. They do a lot of work for that Barch attack. So as soon as we get our Clan Castle, we'll go back out for another one. This is going to be the perfect base for our Barch. It's got all of the loot on the outside. So he kept all of his defenses behind the walls and then left his loot on the outside for the defenses to try to take out anything you send in for the loot. But I don't think he's going to do very well against my Barch with the hogs in behind. So let's go ahead and get our Barch working in here. Just like so. And then after everything is distracted, we'll send in those hogs. Unfortunately, I placed them a little bit too far to the left. They targeted the wizard tower that was upgrading, but that's okay. They go ahead and get a decent split, splitting off to some more splash damage. The next mortar goes down, and there's actually only one splash damage left on the base, and it's a low-level mortar, a level 1 or 2 mortar, and it finally goes down. So nothing but point defenses left, and I believe, 2 of 3 of the hogs, or 2 of 4 of the hogs still remain, taking out defenses. 1 point defense left, just a cannon to go. A wave of Barch running around the base. A lot of barbarians over on the right side. Not many on the left, but a lot of archers nonetheless. And they're going to bust through this wall rather quickly and finish off this town hall for the triple and for the rest of that loot. That was crazy. 242,000 gold, 222,000 elixir. I've been finding massive loot raids on this Town Hall 6 because the Barch costs next to nothing compared to what I'm finding as far as loot goes. I mean, 40 or 50,000 loot is really good profit for this Barch, but in the 200,000s, that's just insane. Wow. Let's go ahead and get another one trained up. Still not using the heal spells, so that's good. I haven't had to use them but one time, and it fell a little bit short, but that's okay. Like I said, they're really cheap. They're about 6,000 elixir right now. So let's see. Even with the heal spells, what is this going to turn into? 25,000 elixir. Still not bad at all to run some heals and some extra support for the Barch. But we're going to wait on that clan castle, and as soon as we can request, we'll go back out for the last attack of the video. Stay tuned. And another Town Hall 7 we're going to take down today with a lot of loot. Let's go ahead and get these corner buildings taken care of. Now, most of the elixir is up here in these collectors, and then the gold probably in these collectors down here. I don't want to split my army too much, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to use half of my army first and send in some Barch up here, and then my hogs to wave through the base, and then wrap the base with my Barch down here, and see if we can't get them to path down to the gold as the hogs work through the base. And I'll likely use some heal spells in this one to try to make sure my hogs stay alive. So let's go ahead and get some of this Barch working through. And then let's go ahead and send in the hogs right here. And like I said, I am going to try to use my heal spells. I want to keep them alive through all these point defenses that are going to be firing on them as the point defenses go down. There is also a king in the core, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and then send in the rest of our Barch down here as the hogs try to work through the base. So we got the elixir out of the collectors. I should have just went for the gold down here, but I always try to go for the triple. It's who I am. I try to triple all the bases that I attack. So I figure this was my best chance to just try to distract these point defenses, but it looks like we're just going to miss out on the gold today because of that mistake. I probably should have just went for the loot and grabbed it all, but I wanted to see if I could get these hogs working through the base all the way. But the king and all the new defenses at Town Hall 7 and the stronger defenses took me down. I ended up winning the attack technically. I got 1 star, 57%. I still got 71,000 gold, which is a great profit, and then 265,000 elixir, which is what I really, really needed. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and return home. So I have a decent amount of elixir still. Let's go ahead and train up another army. Okay, and it keeps me over 1.4 million elixir. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So today I actually am going to go ahead and send both of my other barracks down. I'm not going to need another army for 16 hours, I think, because once that 16 hours is up, then I can start farming again anyway. So let's go ahead and do one barracks upgrade now, 700,000 elixir, and that is going to be a 16-hour upgrade to knock the training time of the healers down to 8 minutes apiece. And moving on over to the maxed side of the base. Right in there. So that leaves me with 3 builders, and I'm thinking I'm going to keep 1 builder. If I don't finish off the walls today in this episode, I want to be able to finish them off camera as well. I want to start catching up this gold mine and this elixir collector, because not having this free loot is bugging me a little bit. So that's going to be the plan for that. And I do have another army training, but I don't know that I don't know that they'll train without my barracks available. You know what? Let's see. I think if I actually already hit train, I think they'll go through. So 700,000 elixir into the last barracks, 16 hours, and I'll have all 3 of my barracks back. Go ahead and do it, and move it on over to the max side. Now, yes, so they do continue to train as long as I've already put them in queue, as I suspected. So they are going to work through. I will have 2 armies just in case I do want some loot before my barracks are done upgrading. So that leaves me with 2 builders. Like I said, I do want to keep 1 builder in case, for 1, if I don't finish my walls today, and for 2, I want to make sure that I'm getting these caught up right here. So the gold upgrade I'm going to do today, I was going to do the mortar, but it seems a bit cheap, honestly, but I guess it does need to catch up. So I do want to get the mortar going to level 3 as soon as I can to catch it up with the mortar from Town Hall 5, which was level 3 on Town Hall 5's max. So let's actually see what it's going to cost to finish up these walls right now. Only 680,000 gold. So we can actually finish up our walls, and they will be max for Town Hall 6. Let's go ahead and do it. 680,000 gold, and I have blown through these walls very easily at Town Hall 6. So this was astounding. 680,000 gold. Let's max our walls, get them all to pink. Here we go. So I still have 536,000 gold to spare and max walls already. So I had a lab upgrade done. I have all the walls done. One thing left to do, and that is to upgrade the mortar to level 2. 32,000 gold, and that's going to be an 8-hour upgrade. And as soon as it comes back up, I may even put it back down to level 3 off camera before my barracks are done. So let's go ahead and do this. 32,000 gold into the mortar, going to level 2 right about now. And that leaves me with one other builder. I'm going to go ahead and start the gold mine. It's only a 1 minute upgrade, and then after that minute, I'll alternate to the elixir collector and back and forth until they actually start getting into the hour-long upgrade. Let's go ahead and start that. Well, that's all I can do today. I am out of builders, and I have no more upgrades that I can do. So thank you for tuning in to this episode of my Town Hall 6 Let's Play. You are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.